Hi, today I will show you how to harvest wheat or any type of grain crop. So this is my first time doing it, but from all the information I gathered, I think I'm doing it the correct way. Plus I have relatives that are farmers, so you can trust me. But yeah, at first you have to wait until your crop is proper, until your wheat is hard, and you can just brush it between your palms and it starts falling out. And after that you can start cutting it. I cut it in any type of height, which was kind of stupid, but now I know that if you have a small amount of wheat, you can just cut it at the top. It will be easier later on by using my method. And if you want to use the whole crop and just, I don't know, make a shed out of it or whatever, cut it at the bottom. So I cut everything down, started gathering it, and then the next day I started to harvest it properly by separating the grain itself from the plant. One midway pause and a short lesson in a Lithuanian language, which is kind of the language of farm people. The month of August is named Rugpjūtė, which is made up of two words, which is rugiai and pjauti, which means rye and to cut. So August literally means to cut rye. And then September is rugsėjis, which is rye, rug, and sėjis, to plant. So it's to plant rye. Yeah, or like wheat or any other crop basically. It's pretty much the middle of August, and that's when you start cutting your crops. So after that, you just put it in a bag, and it's pretty much any motion of just smacking the plant is okay, is good. It's going to have like a good end result. But I just put it in a bag and started smacking to a harder surface so that it would separate the grain from the plant itself. After that, you'll need to start cleaning it, and the cleaning process is just a mixture of hand blowing and blowing just stuff in the wind basically. What I do is I had two bowls or like two buckets. You can just pour one grain to the other bowl and back and forth and back and forth. By doing that, the wind will blow every like stem and every undesirable piece of the crop. Or if it's not a windy day, just use a fan. It's also easy. I saw other people just using nets at first to get all the big trash and all the junk out of it, and then just blow it out. But any method works. It's basically you just need to blow it out. Don't worry, the grain itself is much heavier than all the stems and everything, the leaves, so it's fine. And after that, when you have clean grain, just put it in a coffee grinder or whatever grinder you have. If you want to go in a harder mode, just use like stones like in old ages. And after the first time you grind it, just use something to sift it and go back and forth till it has preferred texture for you. Some people like it more coarse, some not. So I leave it to you, and it really depends on what you have in the kitchen. And one tip I've got from a family member is that you should grind just a bit of the grain and not all of it, because then it has much more nutritional value, and you want that, I guess, if you're already growing your own grain. So yeah, that's how you make it. That's at least how I made it, and it was really fun, at least first time to try it. And now I'll have to try cooking it with it. I don't know, making bread or whatever. But yeah, that was cool. That's my experience. And good day to you. Or whatever.